Many young people in this day and age are becoming increasingly more interested in Asian culture, specifically Japanese, as there is an incredible popularity with anime in the United States, particularly. And while many people know that it is incredibly rude to rub your chopsticks together, specifically at restaurants, um, not a lot of Western people are aware of the different festivals that are celebrated in Japan every year. So today we're going to be talking about the Tanabata Festival, which is also called the Star Festival and has its origins in the Chinese Qixi Festival and is all about the reuniting of the Kami Orihime and the Kami Hikoboshi. The festival is celebrated throughout the country of Japan, with, according to JapanGuide.com, as of September 6, 2020, Sendai in Miyagi Prefecture and Hiratsuka near Tokyo being best known for hosting the most elaborate festivities for the Tanabata Festival. So, to get started, the history and origin of the Tanabata Festival is a tale of star-crossed lovers. It's one of Japan's 5 seasonal festivals called Goseku that were originally from China. The festival marks the once-yearly meeting of the star Vega from the constellation Lyra and the star Altair from the constellation Aquila. The legend goes that Orihime, the star Vega, who is the patron of silk farming and the weaving star, and Hikoboshi, the agricultural messenger and cowherd star, he is Altair, started to neglect their celestial duties after they were wed. And as a punishment, Orihime's father, the Emperor of Heaven Tente, banished the two lovers to opposite ends of the Milky Way galaxy. They are allowed a yearly visit on every July 7th, so long as they both complete their celestial duties. And it is the 7th day of the 7th month of the year, which in certain parts of Japan is celebrated on August 7th due to them following the lunar calendar for festivals, specifically. Tanabata also translates to 7th evening in Japanese, and the legend was first introduced to Japan during the Nara period, taking the form as a weaving festival for young women who wish to get better at the art of the loom. And this legend merged with the already established Japanese legend of Tanabatsume, which is the tale of a handmaiden who weaves robes for the gods. Now, on to celebrating Tanabata. It started as a poetry contest in which people would sit under the stars and write poetry and perform it. And during the Edo period, tanzaku started to make an appearance. And tanzaku are little pieces of paper that are hung on bamboo branches, along with other ornaments we'll get to in a minute, for the festival. So before you hang tanzaku, you want to write out your wish for the year on it. You also write your name so that the gods know whose wishes they're granting. And an article written by Natsumi Iwaya titled How to Make Tanzaku, written on April 2nd of 2020, goes into great detail on how to make your own tanzaku. And she uses very beautiful foiled paper, and it's very nice, as well as where she also includes where you're supposed to put your name and how you're supposed to write out your wish. So it's really informative and a very good read. So in addition to tanzaku, pieces of gossamer amikazari are hung to symbolize fishers' wishes for full nets in the coming year. And those who wish to become better weavers will hang colorful streamers called fukunagashi. And people also hang kinchaku bags for prosperity, and orizuru, which are folded cranes, for longevity. So in addition to these very delicate decorations, stars, and poem writing, a traditional treat that is enjoyed on July 7th or August 7th in celebration is called somen. And according to an article posted on nippon.com, Nippon means Japan in Japanese, the author is not stated, wrote, Long, thin noodles evolved from a woven Chinese sweet known in Japanese as sakube, whose intertwined strands were thought to resemble both the Milky Way and the weaving threads worked by orihime. Somen is commonly enjoyed in a light dipping sauce. Many parents will amuse their children by topping noodles with star-shaped slices of boiled okra. And I thought that that was very adorable, as a nice add-in. So, in conclusion, the Tanabata Festival of Japan is an extremely culturally blended festival with its roots in Chinese and Japanese mythology. And the festival is very big and very widely celebrated across Japan, so it's a great learning opportunity for those who wish to learn more about Japanese culture. And according to most article sources that I was able to find, and a personal friend of mine who is Chinese, so it's not exactly the same, but they do celebrate a similar festival in China. Um, Tanabata can be celebrated by anybody who wishes to partake in the festivities of the reuniting lovers, and I personally recommend that you try it out someday because Japan is a really beautiful place and their culture is so gorgeous and so fun and intricate, and you will have a blast. So, thank you.